Hi everybody, Miss Loftis here, ready to teach you more about equivalent fractions. What does equivalent mean? Yeah, it means equal. Do they have the same denominator, the bottom or the down number? No, but they're the same amount. So let's look at this example we have here. We know that this denominator means it's broken into 4 equal parts, and 1 is shaded. So the fraction is 1/4, you're right. And it's equal to this fraction. But is the denominator the same? No. But guess what? Still an equivalent fraction. Because the amount that's shaded or eaten or gone is the same. So 1/4 is equal to 3/12. Pretty cool, huh? But the visual helps us. Remember that soon. So let's take a look at number 1 here. We see this fraction 1/3. Say that fraction with me. 1/3. Good. So we know there are 3 equal parts and 1 is shaded. Do you see that? Alright, now this one says it's equal. Let's look at it. What would the denominator of this one be? Take a look. Double check. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know the denominator is going to be 6 because it's broken into 6 equal parts. But to make this equal, I want to shade in the same amount. So let's start with this first one. Is that the same amount? Would that make it equivalent? You're right, it's not. But if I take that shading and do the second piece, ooh, is this 1 or 2 parts shaded? Yeah, it's 2. So now I know, because I drew a picture, that 1/3 equals 2/6. Isn't that cool? Equivalent fractions are easy to find if you draw the same shape and divide it into the right denominator. So we know 1/3 is equivalent or equal to 2/6. Alright, let's take a look at another one. 4/8. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about this one. Well, let's double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 equal parts. We're good there. And they shaded in 4. Let's see what that's equal to, or equivalent. How many parts are there here? Yes, 4ths. We know that's our denominator. That's the part of the whole. And what would make that equal? Let's shade 1 and see. Alright, looking at that, I think we need to shade another one. What do you think? Yeah, we do. So let's go ahead and shade that in. So when I have 4/8, I know that it takes 4 of them to shade them in. We've eaten 4. But when we break it into 4ths, how many parts are shaded? That's right, 2. So now I know by looking at this picture, because this is really hard to tell, but looking at this picture, I know that 4/8 is equal to 2/4. This is why drawing the picture and showing your work is so important. Let's look at this one. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to look at 1/2 and figure out what would be equivalent or equal. Be ready with your answer. I'll give you a second. All right, what'd you find out? Yeah, okay. So it's broken into 4 equal pieces. I agree. 4, not 8. 4 equal pieces. And what would make it equivalent to 1/2? Yeah, 2/4. So if I was to shade in these 2, I like to shade in the same part so I can really compare them to make sure they're equivalent. Good job. That was a hard one. All right. I want you to show different ways of equivalent fractions. So if I give you thirds, and I'd say 2/3, I want you to find something else that's equivalent or equal. Okay? Here's our first one. Let's draw a circle this time. We're going to draw a circle. So if I said 2/3, what would be equivalent? Let's draw that in. We need to figure out something that's equivalent. Now, I have a question. Would I draw a square? No. Let's draw another circle. How can I show equivalent? Well, I'm going to draw thirds again. Would I want to do 2/3 again? No, that's not doing the work. Let's break it into 6. Now I have 6 equal parts. That's my denominator. And now I need to figure out, okay, so if I shade this, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 6. Is that equivalent? Yeah, the same amount is shaded. So I know now that 2/3 is equivalent or equal to 4/6. I would love to see some practice. I know Miss Kilbride and your other 3rd grade teachers would as well. So bring in your equivalent fractions to get an extra bonus. Any questions, please see one of us. Have a good day.